morning, my beautiful, lovely art friends. How are you this morning? We are good. So we take a sip of coffee, shall we? We're going to need our caffeine because today's word is dusty for day 15 of World Watercolor Month. And this is going to be a hard one. So we're going all out. For Dusty, I thought the perfect thing would be the Derwent charcoal paint pans. Because look at how dusty they are. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And of course, let's see, where shall I put these? Put these right here. We're going to go all out. We're going to get out the Hanamule tape. And even the reference photo that I chose. You know, the first thought, of course, is always dusty books. And yes, I am going to do a dusty book. But not the usual dusty book. Because this picture, of course, you know, when picking reference photos, it's always really hard because we like to pick photos that we like rather than photos. What we really should be asking ourselves is, can I draw or paint this? Yes, I love the photo, but can I draw or paint this? There were so many. So the thing is, as I was searching for a reference photo, I found this is just like right up my alley. Dusty, rustic. I found so many reference photos that I wanted to add to my just list or of things that I want to do in the future, because I think that's like kind of like my thing. That rusty patina like look. You know what? Does that make sense? I don't know. So, yes, I found so many photos that I have to come back to eventually. So I thought I would draw, just outline it a little bit, even though, because this is kind of detailed. I'm not going to do everything that's in the reference photo. It's a photo of an old book in an abandoned room. It looks like, with the sun coming down. And you know that look that when it's sunny but the room is dark and that dusty dust sun ray. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Oh yeah. Remember when I said that I didn't do a lot of detail? I really still don't, but definitely not gonna do all the details in this. But it's a nice old abandoned. I'm gonna say it's like an abandoned room in old England or something. Because, and I don't want to do the lines all the way up. I want things to fade. Let's see. So here's like, let's do, the window is just like so. Let's erase this stuff. I'm using my black wing. 602. And then let's just we'll come in with the micron also, of course. I don't want to get it too detailed because it is old. We don't want it, I don't want it to be so perfect. So perfect. Yes, it is morning here. I do have the shades, the vertical blinds drawn because it is super sunny out there. That's kind of like my dilemma. It's so sunny that I don't want to wait when I'm doing art and stuff like that, or filming art. I can do art here when it's super sunny, but See, now this is all brick that's kind of broken and cracked. You know, that plaster falling out stuff. It is so hard to depict here, isn't it? There's a missing brick here, so let's just do it like that. Let's just do, I don't know how we'll do that. Crumbly. We'll just do some crumblies or something like that. Oh yeah, this is, I just want this stuff to fade. I want the edges to kind of fade. I don't want it, what is the word? I don't want the lines so severe. Let's just do some crumbly stuff here. And this is just, plaster is just weird here. But the table is also here, so let's be careful here, Sarah. Let's be careful, because we got to get that table in here. What was I doing? So here's the table. We'll let that fade also. It's like a wooden table until we get to the book. And then the book is just like, we're gonna let that fade. And there's like pages. But we have to do all of this in a very light, because it's all covered in dust. Everything is covered in dust. Now these walls are dark in the background and there is no detail. And here's the table, which is also covered in dust. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And of course, this is all dark in the background because the sunlight is coming through here and we're going to have to do the dusty sunlight. That's why we need this dark for the dusty sunlight that will eventually come in. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I'm glad you're here with me to figure it out. And we always do figure something out, right? Of course, you can hear the snoring Shih Tzu in the background. It wouldn't be a painting without him. Speaking of snoring Shih Tzus, yesterday was, what was yesterday? Yesterday was stretch. There goes my brain. And I did Jack's stretching, and I put some pictures of him at the end. My little sweetheart. So please go look for that. Excuse me. Look for that video. I've got quite a few videos of World Watercolor Month as well. So let's see. So we wanted the dark background. But I don't really, I want like of course I want a Payne's Gray dark background. So let's see. Ocean Deep. How dark is Ocean Deep? Oops. So let's do, all right, this is in the way here. Let's move that over. Let's just do Ocean Deep in the back. Oh, this is just perfect. Ocean Deep. Of course, you know we're going to do the sunlight last. That'll be the last thing we ever do on this thing. And I love everything Derwent. I love these Derwent charcoal paint pans. Just love them. We want this darker over here, so I'll have to do it in layers. The table, behind the table there, and let's get around this. These are really nice to work with, really nice. And I want this. Oh, the landscapers are back early. So they are really finishing up the first floor. It's really starting to come together, and now they're doing the landscaping. So it's starting to look really good around here. Of course, I want this corner part to be darker. So we'll do another layer. This stuff is perfect for this dusty. And what I will do is I will put the reference photo in the posts on my channel, so you can see the liberties that I took, because believe me, there were some, first of all, there's sunflowers. There's a pot of sunflowers in this abandoned room, which I don't think makes sense. So of course we're not going to put that in. And the hard part is, what I have to do is get all of this stuff painted, but then I have to put a layer of dust on everything, which is really going to be hard. But we'll do it. We will do it. So now let's do the bricks. The bricks, let's see. I just want to see what these colors look like. Burnt earth. The thing is, they are so similar. What is this? They're all so similar. All right, let's try burnt earth. They all look so similar. All right, let's do, I was looking for like a yellow kind of. I'm gonna have to take some liberties here. Let's see, is this charcoal? This is also charcoal, so I'm taking liberties. Because I need some of these colors. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I need, this is what I wanted, because that's what the bricks look like. And that is ochre. So we got to do some ochre in here. Perfect. See, that's the perfect color we were looking for. Still have some blue on there or something. But that's fine. That is fine. And I think that white will be even better. So yeah, let's just do a really light ochre. Then of course we could always do layers. But I like all the messiness of this, because, I mean, it is an abandoned room. And that's why it looks so cool. We'll fix this. That's right, there was like broken stuff under here. Oh yes, oh yes. These are blue, like a light blue. So, oh, this and this here, sanguine, is perfect. You know what? I'm using. Maybe I should use a smaller. Let me use the 6. Because what I noticed about the 10, in some of my paintings, is it really does hold a lot of water. And then when it dries, it kind of dries funny because it's holding a lot of water. There we go. Yeah, this is perfect. And now, of course, I'm going for more water. Oh my goodness, the sanguine is perfect. Perfect. Just throw some in here. In here. This charcoal is, the way it is, the way it lays down like this is just perfect. See the way it makes all these puddles or whatever? I don't even know what you want to call it. It's just perfect. And then of course we want this to fade. I want my edges to fade. Just fade. And we'll fix that all. We'll do micron. And then of course in here is all let's see, sanguine, and oh, this is like it's called Mars Violet. But I remember going through this before. Can't really see any violet, but that's okay. Actually, there's one over here that I liked. Yeah, that goes perfect with the sanguine. And then we want it to look like there's a hole here, which is going to be a little hard to do, but we'll do it with the micron. Somehow, some way, micron fixes everything. We need some stuff going on up here. Oh, this is so cool. I like this. I really like it. Of course, we got to fix it with, I see it with the micron, so that will help. Okay, so here, what's going on here is inside the panes is really light, and then the windows are kind of like a blue-gray. So let's get this white. Let's get some of this white. Very, very light, very lightly. Yeah, perfect. Just a little touch of blue there. And of course I want that to fade a little bit. White, a little blue. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfection. Perfection. So yes, I am enjoying this World Watercolor Month immensely. These prompts are very, very challenging. They're challenging me, which I love. And then we got to do like, because these are window panes, and then I want this to fade. But I love the challenge. And of course, I'm not that great. This is my journey. I'm still learning. This is my 3rd year of art since I was young. I think we want the same colors for the desk because we want to give it that idea that it's covered in dust. So we want this really light. Somehow. And that white really makes it look like dust. Of course, I want to do it. I'm thinking I would need to do a blanket of white over it. And the pages. Everything is, this is so, thank goodness there's kind of like, of course we got to do shadows and things like that too. let's just make this book, give it a greeny kind of color here. Because there's too much blue. Or actually a little, yeah. But we want it light. Shadow here. And then fade. Shadow here. And then here. I'm not going to put any writing on this book. And then, of course, we want this other page to be a little darker. There. Just like that. And then we're just trying. A little dent in the book there, page. Little shadow. Maybe do this shadow. We also have a shadow in the table. Get some lines to this table a little bit. Hopefully those will dry really light. Plus we also want to do that mist of dust. So we're just gonna, I want some shadow down here too. Of course it's my corner. I don't know how that's gonna dry, but we'll see. We shall see. This is, oh, what did I do? Can I get that off? There we go. I gotta be careful with these points. So that's that, because I want to make this, I do need a darker wall. So do this in layers. Okay. Listen to him snore. Oh, just sleep like that. Sometimes I take naps on the weekends and I wake myself up snoring. Not only that, I wake up and it's like, what day is it? I really like how this came out. I do want to do some shadows. Let's see, let's get some black in here. Just let's get some shadows. Some layers, of course. Fill in some gaps here. Of course, we will fill a lot of that in with, oh, I gotta do the windows too. With Micron. Interesting. Do I really want to do, I guess I'm gonna have to do it with Micron. I guess we didn't go all the way back here, so. Let's just do some corners before I put in the blue. All right, let's put in that blue. The blue. Like the same color as the walls, which I really didn't want, but that's okay. I want this straight, not super straight since this is an old abandoned. Of course, we'll fix it with Micron too. We'll fix all this with Micron. We'll get the lines in there with Micron. Let's do this. Listen to him. It's very soothing to have somebody snoring in the background though, isn't it? Isn't it soothing to have your doggies? You take a look at those little faces while they're sleeping. It's the best thing in the world, let me tell you. Best thing. Can't tell you how many pictures I have of him, and like when we were driving, would we go on long drives, driving to Florida, to Maine, taking pictures of him when he's sleeping. There we go. That's cool. And then we'll fix this with Micron, of course. Although this looks so cool without the Micron. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do some shadow here. Oops. Some shadow. That shadow looks kind of weird. Yeah, that did dry weird. Too much water. Too much water. You see that? Too much water. Oh, I like that. That kind of looks cool. That dry brush technique. I like that. That looks abandoned. If you ask me. That looks like an abandoned building. That's much better. All right. That adds a lot of texture. So what I'd like to do is take my even smaller 4 long round, go with the black charcoal. Oop, I want it pointy. I want it pointy. And just go put some lines in there. Oh yeah, old makes it look like old wooden panes. Oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, right here, that looks so cool. Yes, oh yes, oh yes, and this is coming together here too. Maybe just go in with the 4. Just do some lines, some dodgerels, some shading. Not only just shading, but layers and layers and shading. Oh yeah, it's really starting to come together a little bit here. It's kind of looking abandoned. Do I? Do I come in with Micron? I don't know. I don't know. Because I kind of like the way this is looking. And then maybe a little bit of this. Sanguine just over here. Just to outline. This table let's outline it with do a quick outline. Or do I do Micron? I don't know. Oh, what the heck was that? Yeah, I don't know what I did there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that with Micron. All right. Do I do the Micron first? And then I'll do the... Yeah, we'll do the Micron first. We'll do it very lightly. We're gonna do it really, really lightly. And then I will take the white and do the sunlight coming through. How about that? Let's let this dry so I can do the Micron. And I don't know which white am I gonna use. This one? I want really good white. Let's clean it up. I want a nice clean white. Although this one's nice too. We shall see. We shall see. Let's let this dry. And I'll come back and do a very light Micron, or like shadows on the table. So let's do some light shadows and not mess this up. What do I want to use? Shall I use this charcoal? I don't want to mess this up though. So scared here. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's good, I guess. Let's do some dry brush corners, darker corners. Okay. I'm loving this area here. Okay. And we got some shadows here. Okay. That's I just wanted to do that. All right, we'll let it all. I'm going to use the 2, which is very, very light. And I'm not going to do like here. I'm just going to do like light scratchy, light scratchy. Light scratchy. I don't want to super outline all of this. Just light scratchy. Light scratchy. That was too much. Little light scratchy there. Little light scratchy here, because I don't know what happened here, but it bled through, so maybe that Micron will help me there. Can you see? Because I'm going to turn this a little bit. Just so I can get this. Light scratching. I don't know how that went that way and this went this way, but it is what it is. Light scratchy. Just some light scratches. Just to kind of like because I love the way that looks, just to kind of mess with your eye. And then here, I'll outline it a little bit. Okay, because this is the inside of the brick window, but there's like, what's going on over here? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Can't explain it, and I don't know how to explain it in paint, but we're just gonna outline it a bit. Here. Light scratches. Light scratches. Just really lightly, really lightly. You don't want to super outline all of this. Throw in some like light scratches. Like here. Maybe some cross hatching. To make this look like, I wanted it to look like it was missing a brick, but I'm not gonna overdo it. Really light here. Really light, but I think this is adding a little bit too. Oh, look at that, look at that. Now I hear a leaf blower. This is great, just great. Little dotterels, some little light cross hatching maybe, just to add. There we go. Just to add a little bit, just a little bit. This table needs something, so that looks good. I'm gonna leave it. This table needs a little dimension here. So let's do that. Let's round out that right there. There you go. I see what happened here. This ends here. The table goes like this. And this ends here. So what we need to do is we need to add more wall color. That's what happened to this table here. Let's see. It's too much water. Too much water. Because this is the wall. There we go. See what I did now. Fixing that. And we can make this darker right around here. We'll fix that book edge in a moment. All right, I see what I did. That looks a little better. This wall is just like, and this. I see what happened here, so let's just, it's like plaster fell off or something, I don't know. So that looks like something that we cannot explain what happened there. But we're gonna let it go. Maybe a little of this. There, let's let that dry and continue on here with the table. And the table, real quick. There we go. The edge of the table. There was it is a wooden table, so we'll just put like that there. We'll throw in a little shadow. The book. Some pages. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that leaf blower. Perfect timing. Okay, so far, not bad, right? So far, not bad. Now, while that's drying, I put this over here because I want to test out my dust. Window from the dust. Or, yeah, window dust or whatever. So I wanted to test it. And I wanted to use, do we use this white over here? And how do we do it? Do we just do, oh, it's not even white. See, this is what I'm trying to test. How is that gonna come? I see. Now we gotta see how that dries. Is that what we want? So let's see how that dries. Or is it gonna mess up? That's hard. That's hard. Or do I just use chalk? Do I just have this come and go like this? Oh! That looks good. Oh, we might have to do it that way. Interesting. And then maybe, you know, a little water. All right. Ooh, do we dare? Do we dare? Let's do, okay, here we go. Just a little light coming through real fast. Ooh. Okay. 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 It's the dust. Oh yeah. Dust. Ooh. And then there's just like, you know, that's as good as I'm gonna do. That's it. That's it. Right? Right? Oh, I love it. All right, Sin, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's just do, I know. I wanted some. All right, I think that's it. Because I don't know how else to do this except that way, and I don't want to mess it up. That's it. That's it, right? I love it. I'm not going to mess it up because that was my first foray into doing sun rays through a window, and that's the best I can do. Let's take the tape off. Please don't mess up, tape. Please don't mess up. I'm definitely going to have to spray this with fixative. I'm not even going to use the gel gloss because it will mess stuff up. Definitely spray it with fixative. Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. Doesn't it? This looks so cool. Like the dust that settles all around me, I must find a new home. That's what I'm gonna do. But I would search everywhere. One of my most favorite songs in the world, Afterglow by Genesis. That is going to be the name. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Of this, my little masterpiece. Why am I getting so emotional? Oh my God. This song makes me emotional. Yeah, I could do more and more detail, but I just can't. I just can't. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here with me while we did this little experimentation. I love it. I just love it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Isn't it? It's so beautiful. I will put the reference photo in the posts. You know, that post area or community post area there. Please, I think you also can do your own. You can post in that there as well. Post your pictures. Post pictures of you. Pictures of your dog. I just want to get to know you guys better. And I'm so glad you were here for this World Watercolor Month, Day 15, Dust. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Your fight is over, mine's just beginning. You're at peace, but I'm in pieces. Keep my composure. Are you still listening? I'm searching for the reason. If grief is the price we have to pay,